What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse TV here today. So, as I did in my previous video earlier talking about Palworld, and that's a major success, and there's a lot of haters coming out from different angles hating over this new game, which I just don't understand why it's getting so much hate. But then again, they hate on Hogwarts Legacy, they hate on Starfield, both those games are major success, so I think it's just a trend. When a game was really successful, it's gonna have a lot of haters as well, so I think that just comes with the territory at this point, but now we have a Naughty Dog developer or an artist who works on the Naughty Dog games hating on this game hard as hell, and I just don't understand why. These different companies, these different developers and artists are so butthurt that this game is so successful, and their game is not getting that spotlight because I guess because Naughty Dog did just release The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and this has been completely overshadowed by Palworld's success. Like, nobody's even talk about Last of Us Part 2 Remaster, which is kind of crazy. Nobody's talking about this new game they just released, this quote-unquote new game they released. People just talking about Palworld. Like, it's literally trending everywhere. Every hour. It's been trending non-stop for like the past 2 or 3 days at this point. So, but apparently this is the guy saying, my gut is telling me Palworld was made nefariously. Apparently people have some evil intent making this game, is what he's trying to say. I just have no proof, just dev intuition. No accusations until proof, but there's some hidden malfeasance here, Watson. I can sense it. Wow. Once again, he's a senior artist at Naughty Dog. Just crazy. I just don't understand when they can just say, hey, this game is a major success. Cool to the people who made this game. Why can't you just do that? Especially as an artist or people who works in the industry. Why do you have to hate on this game? It's just crazy. They'll make these weird conspiracy theories that saying, hey, this was just done out of spite for Pokemon or something like that. I don't know what they're getting at, but it is just crazy. Like, give the game its props. Stop hating. It's just sad at this point in time. He's just mad at Remaster game lost all of its hype due to a new game. Yeah, it was like, why would somebody big up a remaster game that happened, a remaster of a game 3 years ago when it was like a brand new game came out? That, like, obviously. People's gonna talk about the new game over that remaster. He says making a game is just so difficult. They're cheating somehow. I just can't pinpoint how. Yes, they're cheating because they made what people wanted from a Pokemon game. Just put all the elements people wanted from a Pokemon actual dedicated, actually well loved game. How dare they? It's like they just put concept that people wanted Game Freak to do for the longest because Game Freak is so lazy and it just wants to cash in on a cheap release each year. So they just did what people wanted and they made success with it. So I don't see how they cheated somehow. They just did what people wanted and they paid off. So, well, all of us common folk can say they must have done something right. Yeah, they're definitely swimming in the money right now because this thing sold like 5 million copies in 3 days. Damn, ponies are hating and now the pony devs are hating. It never ends. Yeah. Maybe you focus on actually making games instead of remastering making 3-year-old games because that is more nefarious to scam consumers with minimal upgrades. And I kind of have to agree. He's talking about what's nefarious. I would think making a 3-year-old game into a remaster is more nefarious. But you see like no upgrades whatsoever. Or he says minimal upgrades. What a disgrace to gaming. What happened to support the developers? I guess these developers don't support other developers when a game like Power just takes a shot from their newest game. I guess that support goes out the window and it's just all hate mode at this point. This reminds me of when Elden Ring was so successful in 2022, and those Ubisoft and Sony Santa Monica devs cried about the UI because it didn't hold your hand every step of the way. Naughty Dog, they act like they didn't just cancel any game recently. Yeah. I said it before, but it appears being a classless a-hole appears to be in the employment agreement when you work for PlayStation first-party studios. Did he say the same thing about the more blatant Zelda copy that is Genshin Impact when it hit PlayStation? That is kind of true. Genshin Impact is pretty much just a Zelda Breath of the Wild clone. I mean, nobody said anything about that, but he wants to chime up about this Palworld game. Maybe because Palworld isn't on PlayStation Genshin Impact was on PlayStation. Reeks of jealousy and just sounds classless. Yeah, it does just reek of jealousy. Like, he's just so butthurt that nobody's talking about his game right now that he worked on. They are only salty because Palworld has destroyed any hype The Last of Us 2 Remastered had. Yeah, that is funny. Where your game gets overshadowed by a quote-unquote Pokemon clone. Just hilarious. And you're butthurt about it. This game is just breaking people. Who knew games were about fun? Yeah. Who knew games were supposed to be about fun? Because Neil Druckmann says you're not supposed to have fun while you're playing his games. But, Power releases a game that's extremely fun, and, people butthurt about it. The amount of people actually enjoying it. One Trick Pony Studio. They're mad because Bungie told them they're not good enough. LOL. Maybe they should learn to expand their repertoire. I agree. They should better chew bubblegum and walk at the same time, aka make a single player and a multiplayer game at once. This sounds like envy of Palworld's success. It really does. The entire Sony nation is livid over this game. It's amazing. Yeah. Definitely butthurt on that side of the gaming community because they can't even play it. Unless you got a PC or an Xbox, you can't play it right now. So, really butthurt over there. Which I don't blame them. The game is fun. It's definitely fun. Oh, man. Trust me, bro. It's the dev intuition. Yeah, it's the dev intuition that they're just doing something nefarious according to that guy, that clown. How can a clown like this be a BAFTA judge? I don't know. Dude wants to succeed so badly. When I see flags, I understand the common sense and intelligence of this developer. I'm glad I stopped supporting these developers when I say flags. They're not about nationality and ethnicity, but the one that represents unnecessary politics. Okay. What he means is say, oh, a $30 indie title stole all the thunder from my remaster of a 3-year-old game? Quick translation. Is this why they've only been doing remaster/remakes? Yeah. When any dev makes a better game than your AAA massive overhyped studio, I would definitely play that indie game over that Last of Us Part 2 remaster, that's for sure. Same as the Guerrilla devs, birds of the same feather flock together. I don't remember what the Guerrilla devs did, but apparently they did the same type of hating tactic right here as this guy's doing, so. He deleted the post. Probably got a call from those higher ups to say, hey, delete that nonsense. Delete that hating tweet. And you have to fall in line. The Naughty Dog developer states that making a game is hard, so Palworld is cheating somehow. Another developer seems to support him. Really? So you got another one. Bro, they are just catching these haters left and right. It's like, geez. You would think this was another developer. Or Sumo Digital, another artist at Sumo Digital. You would think that she'd be like, hey, stop hating. But, she condones the nonsense. So this hating dude right here. This game was announced years ago. Why does everyone act like it came with the blue? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's true. It did come out 2021, the trailer, but I guess people weren't expecting this game to be good or anything. They just were saying, like, hey, it's going to be like a cheap knockoff. It's going to be trash. But, people were surprised. This game is actually fun, so. Me to them, you are big mad right now. He's very anti-AI. He ratioed. Okay. Yeah, people are making a statement that this game is made by AI, but there's no proof of that, so I don't know. Then again, if it was made by AI, I wouldn't even care if it is made by AI. Like, I don't care. They made a fun game, that's all I care about. To be honest. You're right, I should have waited for proof before posting. That's fair criticism. Although other people are finding evidence of things we suspected, so I'll let them figure out the facts. Hopefully we're all wrong. Much love, dude. Yeah, sure. Get out of here with this nonsense. Like, really. Bro, why is this dude such a hater, bro? Like, They didn't want to say much love. This dude was a clown. This is the devs crying about Elden Ring all over again. Honestly, it's great that they're blabbing on Twitter. I just know to avoid their meaningless opinions going forward. I love how they're just jealous of an early access game being more popular than what they can make is. Yeah, pretty much. When the devs are just as down bad as the ponies, yeah. How are the developers of PlayStation games just as bad as the Sony fanboys of these PlayStation games? Both equally as bad. Like, jeez. They are cheating in quotation marks means they are doing what they want instead of what a company like Sony tells them. That's definitely cheating the system. Takes me back to the whole Ubisoft devs hating on the Elden Ring. Yeah. So I'm gonna conclude right. People are going on and on about this, rightfully so. It's just sad to see that these developers just hate on other developers because their games are more successful. Apparently, they feel the Palworld should not be as successful as it is right now, but you can't stop it. You can't. You can only move out. What are you gonna do about it? You mad that they're making so much money? Like, what are you gonna do by the end of the day? Just be mad on the sidelines while people are playing this game. So it is what it is. But it's just crazy to see that these developers hate on other developers. I was like, you see a massive game that's doing well. You should be giving them props, not just hating on them. But I guess this is a new breed of developers right here. They just hate on other people more successful than them. It's just crazy to see. But I'm gonna include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.